About the president set to meet with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, pretty soon. And politically, the risk here is even if Congress or the president manages to get Congress to pass the tariff reductions that we've just been talking about, what is the quid pro quo going to be from China? If what they give back in return isn't commensurate, I mean, the president and the U.S. risks, well, looking a little silly, no?
Well, look, one thing that everyone agrees in Washington is the importance of being muscular in China and showing force. There's no question we got to work with our allies in addressing a range of structural issues, and we're very deeply concerned about China's record on IP, intellectual property, on forced technology transfer, on subsidies. These are not new issues, and we, in principle, have been talking to the administration about steps they can take in that regard. But on tariffs, we're talking about impacting our economy. Now, yes, no question, if the administration were to reduce tariffs, if they were to cut back 25 or 50% of the tariffs that were imposed during the Trump administration, they're not going to cut it all back, but if they were to take a significant cut there, widen or and improve the tariff exclusion process, they're going to have to expect something in return from the Chinese as well, and they should be talking. Vice Premier Liu He had a meeting with Secretary of Treasury Janet Yellen. That's not enough, one call, but it's a start in the right direction. So one would hope the Chinese will do something in response, because reciprocity has to be a part of this equation. But there is no doubt that this administration needs to be more decisive in its actions. It needs to respond with more force and conviction, and we don't need more meetings. We need action.
We need action. So won't reshoring, nearshoring, and getting the likes of Samsung Electronics, SK Hynix, TSMC to invest in more capacity in the United States to crisis-proof the supply chain, shouldn't that really be where the effort is really coordinated and focused? Shouldn't that really be the strategic priority, Myron?
Well, Sri, there's no question we got to draw some investment in, and we got to talk about that in the technology space. There is an opportunity before us. Let's get the Competes Act done. Let's get USICA done. Let's pass the Senate version. There's bipartisan support for the Senate version. Let's not monkey around with a lot of provisions that are going to be counterproductive to U.S. competitiveness. All this stuff about outbound restrictions, investment restrictions, is terrible for our economy. But there is a Senate version that got Democratic and Senate Republican support. Let's pass that. Let's get that done and show that our country can work together in a bipartisan way. And we've been behind that. That's one issue. And the second, when you talk about supply chain resiliency, we have to do some nearshoring or friendshoring, whatever you want to call it. And some of that is going on. And of course, companies are looking at de-risking their investments in China. There's been very little new investment in China. And frankly, companies are looking at other markets, including bringing some of that back to the United States.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.